Gotta be spunky. You gotta be funky.
We are there.
Hey, Tonya, my man got the roses in the background and everything. Boy, he ready.
All right, drop that music. Drop that music. Drop that music. There we go. There we go. Hey, it's Friday. Happy Friday, everybody. It is Always On with Tonya J featuring DJ JU Ice. Cheers, everybody. Cheers. Happy Friday, everybody. Cheers, everybody. Cheers.
Cheers, 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 cheers in the house.
We are live on Facebook. We're not live on QV TV this time because somebody took our slot. But that's the way we're going to be on there about 2 o'clock this morning. 2 o'clock. 2 o'clock. Anyway, how's everybody doing?
All good. All good.
Absolutely amazing.
Jay,
enjoying this beautiful weather.
Oh, yes.
Oh, well, the weather was fantastic. I washed my car today.
Yeah.
Listen, you got the rich man's robe on and the roses and everything behind you and everything setting the tone for Valentine's Day coming up this weekend. Oh, actually Monday. And well, it starts today.
You gotta give it to get it. You gotta give it
starts today.
Get it. Well, it starts, you know what? And this is gonna sound like a cliche, but it starts every day, right?
Yep.
As funny as it sounds. You know?
It does. It does.
You live and learn. So I've been falling down for 75% of my life, and now it's time to fall up. Learn up.
You know? All right, well, let's introduce our guest. We got Grammy award-winning songwriter, producer Shanell Reid in the house.
Yeah.
Comedian Derrick OC, the bus man, Reid.
Yes, sir.
We also have comedian Kenny Williams coming on here talking with us today. What's up, y'all? What's up?
How you doing? How you doing?
Hey.
How you doing, D?
What's going on, Kenny?
All right.
Everybody say hello to each other. That's great and everything.
Hey.
Happy Friday.
How you doing?
Awesome.
Fantastic.
Hey, Kenny. Now I know Kenny got a drink in his hand somewhere. I don't want to see no. Kenny, you better put a Heineken bottle up or Corona bottle or something up, Kenny.
He got the red cup.
I got the cookout cup. I got the cookout cup.
He got the red cup.
Kenny.
We love the red cups. The red cups is a good time. No doubt about it. Every time you got a red cup, you know the party is smoking.
Well, we're about to party on some love, relationships, and all that stuff for Valentine's, and we're going to talk about that a little bit. Talk about some Super Bowl. I know y'all got your Super Bowl picks, but hold that till the end of the show. Don't say anything.
Okay.
That is going to be
I got to say one thing.
I'm only tuning in to the halftime.
I got to see
Mary J's going to rock the halftime.
What do you mean only tuning into the halftime?
That's it. I don't want to watch the game.
A lot of people are feeling the halftime though. They, Mary, Snoop, Dre, Eminem, Lamar. What's the brother's name?
Kendrick Lamar.
Yes.
That cat is tight.
Yeah.
They can't even bury him. They trying to bury him.
I heard they're only letting Mary do one song. I hope that's not true.
One song.
Yep.
Oh no, we ain't got time for no one song.
I hope that's not true.
Stuff.
We want to see Mary dance. I saw Mary at the Barclay about right before COVID.
That's the most enjoyous part of the concert with her, huh?
But check it out.
Y'all know doggone well Mary ain't got nothing but a two-step. She ain't got nothing but a two-step.
No, sometimes it's some thigh-high boots. They like hip high, and she be putting it down. What do you plan on eating? And I ain't talking about Mary.
Oh God! Oh God!
I want ribs.
You want ribs?
I want ribs.
I want some good old potato salad. That's what I want.
What happened to that banana pudding you used to make? That shit got caught on the supply chain.
You know what? I might just do that. But look,
I I want some crab dip
Mm.
and chip.
Crab dip
Chitlins.
and chips.
And some Stella Rosa wine.
Okay. Well, we can do that now. You got some now?
Nah.
All right. Well, let's get to the topic here.
If you were here, you'd have had some of this.
Dang.
Brother got a Magnum.
You
That's
were there.
enough for 2, maybe even
I'm
3. So
saying.
you better bring your home girl.
Hey, I don't hide, I divide. I don't hide, I divide.
Well,
You better put your address up on Facebook or something so she can roll up in there.
Man, listen, I
Bring a friend because the brother's talented. The brother is
I will drive up, bam, bam, I'll pick you up.
No doubt.
Well, look. Let's start off with our first guest, Shanell Reid. She's, like I said, she's a Grammy Award-winning songwriter, producer, and she even produced her own movie called Pressure. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Pressure is about men being pressured into relationships. Well, so they say, being pressured into being in a relationship with women. More or less, women standing up saying, stop trying to make it your time when it should be on our time. You know, men want to jump into relationships when they want to. So it's really basically when a man is ready to love, he will, but not under pressure.
That's creative. That's creative. Who's casted? Who you got? Who's in the joint?
I have Akisa from Allure in there, Jay Chosen from what's the name of that show?
I don't know.
He's from the Voice. And Nitty Green from Riff, and G Fly from Teddy Riley Group, one of Teddy Riley groups, and just a couple of other local.
We love Teddy. We love Teddy.
Mm-hmm.
We love what you're doing. That's hot.
Thank
diversity, women empowerment, owning it. Writing it, producing it, all that takes hard work. So shout out to you.
Thank you.
Let's make it happen. Let's roll them dice, that music money making showbiz dice, and let's make that happen.
Yeah.
What do you need?
I'm excited. It's coming out on Tubi. Either next Friday or the 24th. It'll be coming out. It'll be dropping on Tubi.
Okay. Well, make sure we check it out. Make sure you double link us. You remind us, right? You always gotta remind us.
I sure will.
Please do. All right. That sounds great. How long you been working on it?
It's funny. It's a
This
little.
This is not even your first joint, right? This
is my first movie. I'm working on my second movie in April, which I'll have Bow-Legged Lou, Monifa, a couple of industry.
Who's your agent?
Huh?
Who's your agent?
I don't have one. I'm my own agent.
Okay.
I need to give you my resume. I need to be in that joint. You need to.
Yeah, me too. Hey, listen, I could be in the background. One of the people's.
Okay. Because it's definitely.
You need comedic relief. I'm a comedian. You need comedic relief. You need a nigga on set cracking jokes and giving that improvisation and bringing the best out of people. That's what I do.
I definitely need that for this other comedy movie I'm doing called Coins.
But listen, you can give me information.
2 comics right here, and we got plenty more back from there.
Yeah.
That's right.
All jokes aside, we should set up a serious meeting after the podcast and try to cut a deal.
Hey, let's do it. Let's do it. I'm all about
auditioning.
Hey, he talking like
responsible. Let's audition.
Exactly.
All right, let's shelf that for 10 minutes because I don't want us to forget about that. Because you look dead serious, they dead serious. I think we dead serious. We'll definitely connect them up. So shout out to you, T, for bringing it all together. What you do. You do what you do. You looking good, right? You looking good. So who's your Valentine's Day? What you up to? Because I know you're busy. We didn't do our friendly chat.
I might go get spa treatment for myself, but I don't know. Surprise me. Somebody surprise me.
All right. Put it on Facebook.
Valentine.
Put it on Facebook.
Somebody surprise me. That's what you can do. But I don't have anything planned. What about you?
No, I'm I got flowers in the back. I got champagne in the front. I'm trying to roll deep. I just try to put it in. And I work. I just put it in deep and try to work. But I wanted to get this business going on because I think there's some quality talent, right before us, and we can help Shanell pump that
let's
product.
get this topic rolling. So we're talking about love and relationships, Valentine's, all that good stuff and everything. So the first I spoke, we do have another guest who couldn't make it because it's his anniversary. Keishorne Scott, who's a relationship coach expert, and I interviewed him yesterday, and we talked about some things about relationships and everything. So the first question I asked him was, what do men want out of a relationship? So I want to play this quick little
that clip, but I think Shanell should be the first person to go to after that because her movie is saying it don't matter what men want. We too slow. We played out. Play that clip.
Okay, so hold on, let me get it together here. Zoom is slow.
Oh my! I didn't even get to do a shout out to my man DJ J. Weiss. Where is he?
Right there. There you go.
Now simple, right? I believe I don't know what all men want, but I know that men will even want someone who's going to support us, someone who's there for us, who's caring, who's loving, and who we know that if we tell you our emotional problems, our emotional needs, and sometimes we feel like we're not emotional, someone who won't judge us for our flaws or our mishaps, who knows that we're trying. But then again, some men get that a bad rap because they use it as an excuse for being lazy and not really doing what they need to do. So I believe that most men, we just want somebody who cares, who's supportive, who's loving, and who's there.
All right. What y'all got to say about that?
It sounds like 2000 late, but go ahead.
Shanell, what you got to say? Does that coincide with your movie and everything?
Yes, it does. But at the same token, it's just like a woman can be all these amazing things to a man and he still not appreciate it or see it.
There you go.
Do you know what men want? Do you know what men really want?
He's too busy looking at everything else.
Do you know what men really want?
What, Derrick?
Okay, you might get mad at me for this, but I'm gonna keep it real. We want peace and quiet.
When you get that, you still don't appreciate it.
When I hit the door, I don't want to hear nothing. When I hit that door for work, you hand me a Heineken bottle and my dinner. Give me a minute to relax before you start black. Holy Christ!
And also,
so when you say that, what happens to the conversation, the communication between two people?
We gonna communicate, but can I take my clothes off? Can I take a shower? Can I drink my Heineken? Can I unwind? Can I eat some dinner?
What is that? It'll take 12 hours?
Give me an hour.
Come
on, give me an hour.
No, I think an hour to yourself. Okay, I can give you an hour. I can give you an hour.
Most men be like, I'll talk to you on Saturday.
Well, peep the funk flow, right? It's the same with women. When they come home after the hard day work, they're like, I'm hungry. Can a sister get a vegan meal or a salad? They also want a Heineken in the shower and some quiet time too. And that's the only reason, with all due respect to that brother's interview, it just seemed dated because right now it seems like on the real, it's like we got to flip the tables. Like, your chick come home and you want to do a lot. You want to be telling about your day. You want to hear about her day, the communication vibe. But she's still like, can a sister go to the bathroom? Why you got to be up in my face? I just got in the motherfucking door. I just closed 3 deals, made it this, because everybody's working so hard. So, we both need a Heineken.
I mean, Kenny, you're married, right? How long you been married?
15.
15.
God bless you, kid.
Yeah,
God bless you. I can't see anybody 15
And I ain't
minutes.
seen
15 minutes, I'm
I
done.
ain't seen the brother smile yet. I ain't seen the brother smile yet. God damn, 15 years he's been.
But I think it goes both ways, and I think is like it all comes back to communication. I think we say it and it sounds so simplistic, but everyone's different. Everyone's different. Like once they hit the door, I need to decompress for an hour, 2 hours, or as soon as I hit the door, I want to be able to tell you everything about my day. So everyone's different from like, and that all comes bottom line to just communicating that. I don't think people are going to, and I think sometimes you hold on to that because it's like, I don't want to start an argument. And I think if you can communicate that to your partner, your spouse, or however, this is how I do when I come home. I need to decompress, come over today, give me an hour, 2 hours, and then, or I want to go straight to a meal, then we could talk over a meal. That's all in communication. You know what I mean? I don't think people go out and just straight disrespect.
Agreed.
Do you think it would be fair to say people need to learn their spouse's moods? Because there's some days when you come in where you want that. Like, I want to jump on you and be like, oh my God, let me tell you what happened to me today. And there are days where I'm like, let me just chill. But it's really learning to know your spouse and how your spouse mood is when you walk in the door.
Listen, I done bus in the South Bronx. I deal with all kind of crazy people and stupid people all day long. When I come home, I don't want to see nobody. I want to go in my room, close the door, and let me meditate. I mean, if you
is that an everyday move?
Every day, Monday to Friday, Saturday and Sunday I'm off. Saturday and Sunday I'm off.
You got problems with that every day.
But what I'm saying, but at the same time, at the same time, if you communicate that to your partner, hey, listen, they can understand that. And this is and we always take this for granted. We go, yo, I want to marry my friend. And I think a lot of times you're going to lover before friend. And if you have a friend, they get it. They know how you are. They know your patterns. Like, I'm not even going to, because that's already going to be an argument. So if you know this particular person, sometimes you don't even have to be an intimate partner. It's like, if I know me and you have done comedy for years, so I know how to introduce you. I know what your credits are for many years. You don't even have to tell me. But sometimes you might go, hey, Ken, stop using that credit. I don't use it anymore. I don't like being called D. Call me Derrick. It's communication.
Right.
Well, communicate
about knowing who you're with. If you have that type of relationship, just knowing who you're with. Because I know me, I never, like, when I walk in the door, I want to have somebody that I want to share my day with.
Mm-hmm.
What's your sign?
But I'm a Gemini. But before I before I do that, I have to assess and see if he's in a certain mood.
Gemini.
He might have had a bad day. So my concern would be, are you okay? How was your day?
Gemini. Holy cow.
Well,
Gemini.
I'm very
wow.
What's Gemini? May?
Gemini.
June.
June.
No, they're May. They're like May to the top of June. Geminis are Jekyll and Hyde.
Well, I'm a June. I'm a June Gemini.
Oh,
Me too. I'm a June.
Oh, both of y'all. Okay.
The women Gemini, flip mode squad.
Not me. A lot of people be like, are you sure you're a Gemini? Because you don't act like one.
Oh, I haven't met one yet.
I love to be in a happy mood. It don't matter if I got things going on that are crazy. I know how to make a mood happy. I know how to keep my man happy. I'm just
tell us. Wow.
Because I want the same thing in return.
What's your secret?
My secret?
Mm-hmm.
To keep my man happy?
Yeah, please.
Paying attention to my man.
Okay.
Getting to know my man. Communication.
You need to pay attention to me too.
Like you said, communication is very, very important. It's very important to me. As a Gemini, we are mentally stimulated.
Okay.
Right. Well, you hear that. You hear that a lot.
Like, first.
Right. Well, and I get that, but men sometimes admit, well, this man at least, we try to go right into the action. I love going turbocharged, but that doesn't always work because you gotta work the mind spot. Communication.
You learn more. That's for sure.
Yeah.
I dated Gemini.
Especially if you have a spouse that had a bad day, you have to get to the mindset of changing that mood. How to change that mood. How to make him smile.
That's patient.
How to make her smile. How to say, babe, it's gonna be okay. A lot of people don't have that. Most people be just walk into the other room and allow them to just sit there in their
vegetate
mood.
on their own.
Right. And then the person is like,
that
you don't
causes
care.
separation.
I really do think that's the biggest problem now. Technology. That is the biggest problem.
It's a huge
barrier.
When I'm on a date, I don't want to see your phone.
I'll turn mine off. I'll turn it off.
I think ED is the biggest problem.
What? What did he say?
What did he say?
What did he say, Kitty?
Y'all getting too serious. I had to throw a joke up.
He said ED. I think ED. Yeah, that could be a real big problem.
That's a real big. Remember that song on Friday night? I just got paid. Man, y'all get serious up in here. It's Friday night.
It's so funny that you bring it up, and is actually like one of the things I talk about in my stand-up, and that's like a real misconception that with women, when guys get to a certain age, like it's a totally different ball game in the sex game from when you was 20 to when you was 40. And I think because a lot of guys go, I'll be doing it all for 3 hours. No, you don't. You 50. You 50 and you don't. Yeah, you don't.
In and out.
Yes. At this point, you hoping for an erection, right? Because you want that, you want it, but your body is going, we got these bills to pay. This right here is a bill. Right now, this date is a bill. So
look, women want it just as bad as men do.
Shout out.
And as you get older, like you in your 20s.
Yes, I'm in my 50s and I need it at least 2-3 times.
I need it. Yes, exactly.
Gemini.
Damn, you just got some problem with some Geminis, Derrick. What the hell?
Listen. Hey, listen.
But
they good. And listen, they good on sex, but after that sex, they crazy as all heck.
But see, women say they want it as much as men and everything, but they're waiting on the other man to make the move. So they're not communicating their need, like they're waiting for us to, and at some point we get tired of being the predator.
Right.
You know what I mean? At some point, especially this is where at the age thing, we've been there, done that. So it's like, at some point, it's not an age thing. It's not that you're old and you can't move anymore, what have you. But now, like this, our minds is like a computer. And then when you get to a certain age, it's filled of all these different scenarios that happen time and time again. So it's like you need to throw it off. So at this point with men, you need some foreplay. You need something different. I can't always be wearing the ski mask. You gotta wear the ski mask.
Yeah, but you have some men who are controlling and don't want the woman to take the lead at all.
Yeah.
Like I like to be in control. Like you could be watching. Okay, I'm gonna be frank, and that I am. You could be watching Super Bowl at halftime. I'm walking in there half naked, wanting to give you some head. Halftime. Here we go.
There you go.
My address is 130.
I guarantee you,
Lawrence and Queens.
Right.
We could be in the middle of a conversation, and the conversation, I'm turned on. I want to have sex. That's what it's gonna be.
Come here, bring that dick here. That's what I'm saying.
Hey.
Ain't nothing wrong with dropping down.
Look, Tonya, walk right up on it.
That's right.
But listen, what happened? I guarantee you, you walk around buck naked, want to give a brother some head, he gonna drop everything. He be on the phone with his mother. He gonna be like,
Absolutely.
I gotta call you back.
You better if something wrong.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Something
It's something wrong. It's something real wrong. You gonna be communicating. The brother ain't really want to be with you. He want to be with Jerome.
Well, you know what, too? Just to be like really transparent, there's a loss of intimacy. There's a loss of foreplay, of intimacy. Now people just want to get right to it. And
listen, in COVID, all they had was Pornhub.
Sometimes you want to do that.
Well, yeah, sometimes, you know, that's
why. Thirsty. Yeah,
but listen, they don't do that because they've been watching too much Pornhub. That's why.
See, you know what? It comes from the old school. Like I brought up in old school. I believe in the whining and dining, chilling out, drinking, having a good time, and then going into the second part of the the second part. A lot of these guys, like my son, he doesn't know how to finesse a woman, buy her roses, give her a car and write something in there nice, like thinking about you, leaving $50 for lunch or something like that. It's called finessing. They don't know how to finesse.
But if you do that these days,
they don't understand. There's a lot of limit. There's a lot of levels to intimacy.
Right.
Yeah.
But
intimacy is not just sex. It's all this other stuff before that. And
women these days don't warrant that. They'll call you corny. They'll call you corny if you did all that.
Exactly.
Well, that's why I'm alone, because I try to stick the finger in the booty.
but Tonya, you're right. They think it's corny. Then the other day I was in the supermarket, right? I held the door for the young girl to go through. I held the door. I believe in chivalry. Held the door. She looked at me and said, "What are you doing?" I said, "I'm holding the door for you." She said, "For what?" "I don't know you." Closed it on her face. Bam. Keep it moving.
Well, on the real, we all try to chivalry. On the real, you try to open the door, close the door, this, that, and the other. You go first and all that. But it's just a different time. It's not that they don't like chivalry. It's just kind of like, wait a minute. What is this all about? Like, why? It's a lot of whys. Like, why are you holding it? Like,
right.
What do you want? It's not that women don't want chivalry or they don't want it. It's just like, we don't know you in public. So you might be like at the subway, you be like, you go first or whatever, or you do this. They're just kind of like, wait a minute, I don't know. I just, motherfuckers trying to rip me off or jack me or move quick. So it's just, the world today is just a little bit more tense. So, chivalry is cool and you should keep that going. But the timing is just, it goes all back to communication, body language, a friendly gesture. Sometimes you don't have to go overboard, because we all are we're so accomplished and busy, and we just kind of like, is it true what you're trying to do for me? Like, so it's just, you're just being forced to really recognize, is this intention something of earnest and really worthy, or it's just like a quick move,
Listen,
like
you can really tell by a person's consistency. I'm about consistency. I'm always like, if I'm digging you, I'm hitting you in the morning. Hey babe, good morning. That ain't gonna change.
Right.
Let me ask you ladies something.
Okay.
Have you ever bought a man flowers?
I sure have. And his dinner.
Tonya, you bought a man flowers?
Never flowers.
Because ain't no man want flowers. I don't want flowers or balloons.
Or teddy bears.
Or teddy bears.
Well, I didn't do actual flowers. I did an edible flower arrangement.
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
No. That don't count.
Men appreciate that, like the fruits and the chocolate. Like this is the whole.
Or panties.
Or what?
Edible panties.
Edible. Okay. Depending on what size they come in. If they come in a UPS box, right? then it's,
Tonya, they're gonna look at that and be like, "What's this?"
He
They
said,
ain't gonna understand what you mean by sending them that. They're gonna look at that and be like, "What's this? Licorice? This Twizzler?"
Our UPS box, he said.
They're gonna hit you up and be like, "Why are you sending me Twizzlers?"
Come here, buddy. Come here.
So for the guys, when is the last time that you bought your woman or other person wrote a poem or something like that?
All the time. I do it all the time because whoever I'm dealing with, flowers, I write letters and I put them in a white envelope and I'll put it inside it in your bag and I'll put $50 in there. And when you read it, say, just thinking about you, thought I'd buy you lunch.
Oh, Derrick, you're so cute.
You're so sweet, baby.
You gotta be creative now. Creative.
Yeah, but if you did that,
I love a creative man.
Definitely.
and but he probably doing it for the wrong person. That's why he's not married.
That's
So
true. That's
yes,
true.
that's why he angry when he get home. Ain't nobody there to buy them goddamn $50. He probably got $300 in that envelope right now because nobody using it, right?
You probably got a whole 2,000 G's or something.
Hey, Kenny, I can't even get a call back. Thank you.
Yes.
God, dog. Listen. So, what do you think is the ideal Valentine's gift for this Valentine's coming up?
Me?
Go ahead, Derrick. You start it off.
Just to have somebody to chill with. Have somebody to chill with. Somebody who you value, who you want to just hang out and have a good time. I mean, I don't have to wait till one day to tell you I love you. I love you the whole year. Valentine's Day is only one day.
That's a beautiful thing. Kenny, what you got?
I have to piggyback. This is the most, and I've been, wasn't married for a long time. And it's just, if you waiting just for this day to do this right here, it's corny.
That's right.
It's like, this is what, on this day, if it ain't something 10 times different than what you're doing in the rest of the year, then it doesn't feel genuine. Like, it's like Mother's Day. You're waiting for one particular day to acknowledge someone. You know what I mean? Right. So it should be little things doing to lead up to this day. And so this comes back when you really need to zero in who your partner is. Like, my wife is not a flowers person. She's not the teddy bear person. She's an Amazon card person. You know what I mean? If I give her $200 and write it up and leave it on the nightstand, then, you know, it's you have to go to, once again, this is where you say the communication and knowing your person. Right. Knowing what might work for Lucy, it's not going to work for Sharon, and it's not going to work for you. So you have to zero in on that particular person when it comes to that. That's what, like, especially in a long-term relationship, if you've been married 30, like I ran into woman, she'd been married like 30 years, right? So you can't keep on like this. Hey, here we go. It's up there. Derrick, you remember this joke. Women want us to give them something different every year, but they give us the same vagina every year, right? They give us the same, they dress it up. All they do is put a little strip on top, and it's the same thing every year. You gave me this in 2018. Like, it's 2022. You couldn't fluff it up. You couldn't grow an afro or something, put dreads on it. You know what I mean? But whatever it is, it goes vice versa. You got to change up. And then you got to put some thought to it, and it doesn't have to be expensive. And I think that's where people get it wrong, is that, like, I gotta go out there and spend $3,000 on something that they didn't even particularly wanted. They probably just wanted to spend time with you because you're working, making that $3,000. You get what I'm saying?
True.
I call me a fairy tale person, but if I had a man, if he came and did a little basket with some wine and strawberries and whatever he put together in a little blanket and took me to like something and sit and we just talk, drink and eat. That's
it.
I'm
That's
good.
it. That's it.
I'm
Exactly. Exactly.
I think
Exactly.
I think I just want to sit on the beach and talk and drink.
Yeah.
Myself,
Yeah.
chill.
You know, I mean, and not having any pressure about I'm trying to impress you. I mean, my company alone should be impressive. My aura, the smell of cologne that I have on, your perfume.
Yeah.
That's
The
enough.
way a man walk,
That's it, you know?
the way he smell.
No pressure. And then later on, we get butt naked.
Yep.
Bucket naked.
Butt naked.
Bucket naked.
Bucket naked.
Everybody wants to get buck naked. No problem with that.
Now, like I said, it's a flip mode right now. The women who are 50 or 40 plus, they want it all the time. Men, you better get your back strong. That's all I got to say.
Tonya, oh my God. Check out Tonya. Check out Tonya.
But that's the crazy thing with life. Like, we peak from 18 to 25.
Exactly.
Where women peak from like 35 to 50, right?
Yeah.
So it's like, or further on, what have you. So it's like, this is where you get the cougar, you know what I mean? Or you know, like, or the you know, the younger with the sugar daddy, or the older dude, what have you, because it's just, it's like meeting somewhere in the middle.
Right. Yeah. But anyways, anything else on relationship? Because we got like 15 minutes. We got to talk about.
Well, you know, there's a few other options out there. They're called sex toys. There's called sex toys, creativity. You could bring a sex toy to the party too, you know. If you're gonna, you know, if you don't have the stamina or the bad back or whatever the case may be, because creativity, you know, whatever. And like you, goes back to the brother was saying, if you know, you got to know the person, because after a while, what happens? It's like, okay,
get bored.
You know,
You get bored. Listen to me.
Yeah, you got to spice it
up.
up.
Yo, them sex toys are messing us up. Here it is, you got a toy that never go down. 15 minutes, 20 minutes, it still don't go down. 15 minutes, I'm going down. If you ain't satisfied, you gonna get your toy.
Well, guess what? When it go down, then you gotta learn how to be creative, honey.
I'm not competing with no damn toy.
You better what that mouth
No.
What that mouth do? That's what y'all be saying.
No. This is like steak and French fries. This is steak freeze. You're not competing with the toy. It's just bringing more to your action.
Right.
It's not competing with the toy. It's just like it's like having hot chocolate and putting some whipped cream on it or some marshmallows or something.
Let me tell you something.
Hey, look at Jay trying to finesse it.
Listen, yo, Tonya, I left a girl behind that.
What?
I left a girl behind that. Let me tell you what happened.
Okay.
I went in the closet, in the back of the closet, I'm looking for towels, and no towel, looking for towels. A big briefcase falls off the top shelf. I open up the briefcase. This bro got some horse things. I mean, them things were big. Them things were big. She came home. I was packing my clothes. She said, "Where you going?" I told her, "I can't compete with that. That's why you never have orgasm. I can't compete with that horse thing you got there."
First of all, you gotta stay out the closet.
Yo,
You all in her stuff.
I told her I can't compete with that. That thing is 15 feet long.
15 feet.
I'm like, no wonder you can't have an orgasm.
It's past the orgasm. It's past the G spot. Okay. But
listen,
wait a minute.
I said, listen, good luck. I can't compete with that.
So Tonya, let me ask you a question.
Okay.
Have you ever had a massage that made you come?
No.
Like
a back massage?
Why was it like extra quiet just now?
I love it.
I know we were like, oh shit.
Wait a minute. Was it a back massage, you mean? From a back
No,
massage?
like a full.
Like a body massage.
I mean,
like being in Jamaica, like a massage, bro. What's up?
Not off back like that, but yeah, I did get it on. Yeah. Not off back. I'm like, stop that.
What about you now? Come on now. Let's kick it.
And this is, but see, once again, this is like thinking outside the box. Some women
Right.
would rather get a coupon, a certificate of a massage than a bunch of flowers.
Yeah,
That's true.
I would rather have a massage. Yeah.
Yep.
Like a spa day, you would rather get like a full spa day than $100 worth of chocolate.
I definitely would.
Especially if you
Absolutely.
diabetic. If you diabetic, you ain't supposed to be eating this shit anyway. So you're supposed to be getting a massage anyway.
But again, it goes back to what you guys said. It's about being creative.
Right.
You know what I mean? You have to mentally be able to stimulate your partner with ideas.
So now, what would you consider creative? What would you consider creative? Give us an example.
I will have on my cute little nightie with my trench coat and my heels and come to your house, knock on your door.
I'm gonna do you one better. I'm gonna have the trench coat on heels, but nothing under.
That too. That too. But
I'm gonna put on all them clothes to look cute. It's gonna be off as soon as I walk in the door.
And I'm gonna have,
Okay.
my little gift bag of little trinkets that I need to use while I'm engaging.
You ever gave a guy a lap dance? You ever gave him a lap dance?
Of course.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I love it. I have my dollar bills too. Line up, throwing them at you, baby.
Yeah.
Throwing them at you.
I do too. I like the lap dances. If I had a
Role
pole,
playing the whole nine.
yeah.
It's
If I could do,
it's just about having fun.
I need a pole. That's what I want. I want to do some pole dancing, like
You know, they actually, and this is the crazy thing, and once again, being creative, there are women that are actually going to pole dancing classes.
right.
A lot.
You know what I
A
mean?
lot.
So then, once again, you got to know your partner so she doesn't feel offended if you send a girl like this, yo, I want to go to a pole dancing. You know, some couples actually go to strip clubs together.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So once again, am I into it comes back to whatever you got to feel your partner out. What are their limits? What are they, what is that? And then you got to explore that whole sex. Like some guys, like you want to go to strip club? No, it stinks in there. And I don't like throwing money, right?
Yep.
Strip in the house. Strip in the house.
So now
I'll put a poll up.
Ladies, threesomes.
Threesomes.
Yeah.
That's what you
I ain't there.
Threesomes. I got quiet. What happened?
Look, as long as
What
I
happened?
get
Got quiet.
to pick her.
Oh, see,
The
there
what?
you go. See, Kenny? See?
What'd you say, Shanell?
I said as long as I get to pick her.
I love it. I love it.
Mm.
1:30, 23 to 22nd.
Listen, we're gonna wrap up love. We're gonna talk about some Super Bowl now. We gotta move on to the next topic. It's like
Really? Are you kidding me?
Okay, we gotta say Super Bowl.
He's like, we ain't done.
Super Bowl.
You want
I
to keep
wanna hear
talking
about
about? Okay, well,
this
y'all
one.
keep going. Keep going. What else you want to talk about?
Yeah, shoot. I love it.
What else you
So
want to talk
Tonya-
about?
So Tonya, no threesomes, Tonya, huh? No threesomes?
No, I'm not saying that.
Okay.
Not saying
All right.
that.
You would try it, right,
I would
Tonya?
definitely try it. Yeah,
Hey,
I
that
love
was it. I would definitely try it. Back in my younger days, I didn't want to do all that crazy stuff.
actually, I would also like watch him.
Mm.
Oh my God.
I don't know if I could do all that. Maybe I could.
Let me see if you're gonna give it to her. How you been giving it to me?
I'll get pissed off, Shanell. Hell no.
No, I'll probably be in like, nah, babe, you gotta hit that a little harder.
Wow.
Chanel's got an appetite, right?
I
Chanel's got an appetite.
I couldn't say it again, Jay.
Chanel's got an appetite,
Yeah,
I love it.
yeah.
which
Yep.
is cool because she's honest about it. She's owning it.
I love
think
it.
A lot of women these days are honest about what they want and everything. You know,
You gotta
You
be.
should-
You gotta be. Because if you're not, you're settling.
yeah, and then you're not
Like,
happy.
I'm not
And then you
I'm not
cheat.
gonna be walking around my house and my cootie cat is like, I want some, and you're sitting there and I'm trying to figure out when I'm gonna jump in, like jump rope. When I'm gonna jump in here and tell him I want some. No, I'm walking over there like, what we doing? Or I might not say nothing.
Mom needs to be treated right.
And
That's what I
just
call
start.
Mom. Her name is Mauve.
So let me ask you something. You like it beat up, or you like it like, like how
I
you say?
need the number 5 combo. I need the combo.
Oh, you need the beat him up.
You can beat it up a little bit, be nice a little bit, beat it up a little bit.
There you go. I'm with you, Shanell. Number 5.
Be creative. Do
Wait a
it,
minute.
eat it, do it again, do it harder, eat it some more.
Wait, hold up. But what about me choking you?
As long as I can breathe.
Yeah, you can breathe. I'm gonna choke you, bro.
Wait, hold up. Did we just walk into a eHarmony Zoom? Is this an eHarmony Zoom? Like,
yeah, but it always go to the next way.
Okay, well, look, for a guy, do you want to be choked? When I'm on top and I want to choke you, you can't fuss about it.
Okay.
Choke me. Choke
okay.
Oh Lord.
Okay.
Look at all of them shaking their heads. Shanell?
Yeah, I
look, with that they say that now. They say that now. Till I start choking, they be like, "Wait a minute."
Hold on, just go. Let go of me, girl. Let go of me. This ain't fun no more. Let's go to the Super Bowl.
And then it go from
change the subject. Super Bowl.
Unsure.
But the one thing I do not want, you can't tie me up. No handcuffs, tie me up. Well, I can't move.
Nah, I don't do that.
No.
Yeah. I think we should. Next week.
I'm quick to say, don't touch me.
What's up, Jason?
But it's how you say, don't touch me.
You got some nice.
We should do this.
When you say, don't touch me.
What'd you say, Jay?
We should do nice lips. Spot. Next week, we should just be at Shanell spot, butt naked, doing it. It's just pouring the wine over the body, the hot wax.
Oh, I love that. I'm pouring wine over that thing.
But Kenny can't be part of that party. Y'all know Kenny can't be part of that party, so
yeah, that's why I'm waiting for you to go to the Super Bowl. I'm going to the Super Bowl. This has been a great conversation. I was about to, at any moment, I'm ready to sign off. I'm like, did I just walk into an X-rated eHarmony? Like,
but this is what's happening in 2022. People say what they want, and then you follow up with the execution. So let's execute.
Absolutely.
We get the job, we get the energy. It's all positivity, Like you said earlier, it's communication, knowing your friends, knowing your partner, understanding each other. Put it on the mahogany. Be upfront instead of like shucking and jiving or whatever. No one's doing that anymore.
It's about being open.
Right.
It is.
Right.
And real and, conventional, but not really, and traditional, but not hardly. It's like out the box.
Right.
But this is one thing, and OC could probably back me up. And this is like the golden rule, and not to as far as like comedy, it's about timing. Right. That you can be as honest as you ain't gonna bring this up in church. Go, hey, before you finish that Bible verse, let me tell you what I want tonight. Like it comes back to timing, and when you present timing and delivery, like when you're gonna do this. Like I did not expect this at 10 o'clock on the Zoom, but we're here, right? But it's timing when you give that to your whoever you're going to be rocking with.
So I have a question because I went through this recently. So I was dealing with somebody and I end up really not liking them as a person. But my cootie cat,
your vagina liked it.
My vagina liked them. Every time they was around, my vagina was like,
he's here.
And I think for both of us is that way, but as people, where I got to know who he was and I really didn't like him, but the sex is amazing. So I'm not attracted to him, I'm attracted to the sex. When I see him, he looks nice, he smells good, and that's what attracts me to him and want to get him some snap.
Let me ask you something now. How long should you wait from dating somebody before you give them something? How long should you wait?
I don't know. If I like them, I'm thinking it might be the first damn night.
1:30, 23.
It depends on the chemistry.
Right, chemistry is everything, y'all. Chemistry
I
is
tell you something. I met somebody and we talked all night to the next day, had sex, and was together for 8 years.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
Wow.
And I had a daughter.
Wow. Okay.
Was engaged in the whole nine. It happened.
Yeah,
Wow.
it does. It's all about timing and energy, just like Kenny had said. But
Chemistry.
anyways, we got 5 minutes. That's it. Now we're gonna talk about some Super Bowl. We got
Super
5
Bowl.
minutes.
I'm just
Cincinnati.
waiting for the halftime.
The halftime, that's it?
I might watch 5 minutes, you know.
But check this out, Shanell. Let me ask you a question. I was watching the Tommy Lee show on Hulu. He talks to his dick. Do you talk to your vagina?
Right back to it.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'll be like, what
He
we
didn't
doing
wear
here?
that robe. He didn't wear that robe for nothing. That
Exactly.
What
robe.
we doing
He
That
ain't
here?
robe.
showing that chest for nothing. He ain't showing that chest for nothing.
You got the flowers in the
Got the
background, the
flowers
whole
in
night,
the back,
boy.
everything. Chanel, you don't pick the interest, I think. Look at him smiling.
I learned later to just be honest about what you want. Closed mouth don't get fed.
Do y'all talk to yours? Is that the question? Do you talk to it? Look.
I talk to my dick all day, 24/7.
I'll be like, we on a we, like we. What we doing?
Yeah.
Where we going?
What we doing? Me too. I'd be like, what the heck? What we doing?
No, I do ask. Did you? Are you okay, down? You okay? You good?
Now I'll be like, we hungry.
Yeah.
We need to eat.
Now, literally, we got 4 minutes. Let's just roll out.
All right.
Cincinnati Bengals.
My
Cincinnati
hunger
Bengals
is
by 1 touchdown. Cincinnati Bengals by 1 touchdown.
You think so?
You got the
Go
Bengals.
Rams.
You got the Bengals by 7.
By 7. Yep.
Huh?
Go Rams.
What you think, Kenny?
You know, and I get it because you know it's the underdog.
Yes.
They wasn't even supposed to be here,
Yep.
and everyone loved this story. But I just can't. It's hard for me to pull, and it can happen. I've seen Cinderella stories happen. Like this guy's not supposed to be here, but I'm rooting for the Stafford because he's been denied for so long, right?
Yeah.
And the brothers on the Rams, as far as Donaldson and Vaughn, I would like to see them get that ring. I just think they're too built of a team that the Bengals. This is not Kansas City Chiefs. Like I just think I see the Rams, but actually by 2 points. I see them by 2 points. I see Rams.
I see the halftime by 30 minutes.
I'm going for the Rams. I'm for the Rams. I'm going for Odell.
Okay.
Because I think the explosiveness. I'm not really that much of a Stanford fan, but I like this guy Cup. But if they double team Cuff or whatever his name is, Odell's gonna get lit up, and I think they're gonna bring the energy. Plus, I'm just feeling this whole Inglewood vibe. You know,
Yeah, they home.
like,
It's a home game.
Yeah,
it's
home.
like
Yeah, it
they're in LA.
Well, you know what? For both teams, if either one win, it's a great win.
You know what? You're winning right now.
I think I appreciate it a little more because it's different teams now. It's not the same damn teams like 4 years in a row.
Yeah.
Exactly. So let me give you my.
I was so glad Tom Brady retired, but that's just
enough of him. Enough of him, Kenny. Yeah, enough of that cat, man. Enough of him.
I think it's gonna go into overtime. Boom.
okay. You're alone. You're alone on that one.
I'm going into overtime.
What?
You said
I'm
you alone.
going into overtime is your
Are
JJ.
you talking to your vagina? Or you like?
You said you alone on that one, Tommy.
Man, why I gotta be alone on that? I'm thinking. Listen, I'll bet you $10. I bet you $3 is going in overtime.
I'll take that bet.
Okay. $3.
I bet you on all fours. It ain't.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, you know, I was just talking shit.
See, I ain't betting no money. I need some Stella Rosa wine. I'm betting that on the Rams.
And bring that here, please. Bring
Well, I tell you one thing. This was a lively group tonight.
Awesome interview.
I definitely enjoyed the energy and the talk and
Me
everything.
too.
Hey, so one more time, Shanell, give out your handles and everything for social media and stuff like that. You still do the classes?
All of my social media is the same at Shanell Red. All of them. Instagram, Facebook, Shanell Reid.
And when is the movie dropping?
The movie is dropping either the 18th or the 24th. I'll be posting up to let everybody know exactly when.
Is it color red? How you spell it?
Color Red, R-E-D.
Kenny, drop it.
On IG, Twitter, it's Kenny Will Comedy. On Facebook, it's Kenny Williams. So you can see the pretty face. Just look for that pretty face on Facebook. What I got coming up, April, I actually was trying to do it 2 years ago, celebrating my 30th anniversary as far as doing stand-up comedy. Wasn't able to do it because of the pandemic. Thank you, brother and sister, that I'll be doing it this April, which marks me doing it. Well, it'll be 32, but I'm making it 30 years of doing it. And I'm doing it totally different. It's going to be a 90s party because I started April 1990. So the whole attire, the whole night is going to be 90s music, 90s attire. And also on another thing, I'm coaching. I do private coaching, instructing stand-up comedy. So DM me, inbox me if you want to get better with your stand-up comedy. Thank you for having me.
Awesome.
I'll be there for that party. Derrick, yo, time.
Congratulations, Kenny. I'm also doing something, my 25th year of doing comedy. I got called by Bob Sumner to do the Apollo Theater. So I'm going to do that in May of this year. I'm going to tape that right there, and I'm going to make it into a documentary. My handles on Instagram is DEE_Red 2001. On Facebook, Derrick OC Reid. On Twitter, it is OC the Bus Driver.
And one last thing.
The bus driver?
The bus driver.
Yes.
Okay.
This is one thing, and it's interesting to Shanell's. You said Tubi that your movie is going to be released, right?
Yes.
Okay, that's interesting. So we have like a commonality because I have Honor Among Thieves, a movie. I'm also an actor also that's coming out March.
I think I heard about that.
Yeah, Honor Among Thieves. Yeah, that's going to be first week in March. It's going to be released, but they're going to have a private screening March 1st, and it's going to be released on Tubi in March.
Nice. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations to both of you, all of you all. And thank you so much for
And
stopping
let me just
by.
add that you guys look amazing with those beards. The gray, don't get rid of it.
Yeah.
It looks
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Y'all look sexy. Y'all look sexy.
Yeah, it looks
me.
sexy. I mean, it don't bother. People be like, "Oh, I want to dye." I'm like, "No, for what? It looks nice.
Yeah, exactly. Don't dye it.
Looks good."
Anyways, all right. So we gotta get out of here. Jay, you up here looking like you all right? You all right?
Yeah, I'm there. I'm just like, oh, and Jay Jones, you can check me out on Always On, blah, blah, blah. I'm just fucking with you, but go ahead.
All right, Jay.
We're getting out of Juice, bring that music up. We're getting out. Thank you all so much for being a part of this show.
This show was lit. This show was lit.
It was definitely lit. We're gonna have to do this one again. Be sure to check us out on all social media at Teaching Always on YouTube, or everywhere. Just find it. Always on
Charlamagne the God show. This was like some Breakfast Club shit.
Peace, y'all.
This shit.
Good to see you, Kenny.
Kenny.
Kenny, I'm proud of you, Kenny. Good to see you, bro.
Hey, man, same here, brother. Blessings.
All right.
Yeah, blessings to everybody.
Have a
man.
great weekend.
Take care.
Happy Valentine Day.
Valentine.
Have a great
Happy Valentine.
Sunday.
Y'all better give me some flowers or something.
Okay.
I don't want flowers. I want massages. And
Somebody will see you in overtime.
Exactly. Come give me some massage or something. That's what I need, a massage. Film music and all that. There you go.
you need the number 5, baby. You need the number 5.
That's right. The combo.
Number 5 special.
Good night, ladies.
Shout out to the DJ, man.
Good night, Kenny. Thank you so much. Thank you, Shanell.
All right.
Thank you, Sean. Thank you, Tonya, for coming up with this. This was hot.
Thank you.
Kill it, dude.